so I said I was going to give you a quick tour through once everything got moved into its final position. So we're not fully finished. That over there is one of these that I have to put extra shelves in, so all of that can be packed into it. But look, guys, I have a lounge room and TV, and I have the cutest cat in the whole world. And over here, this is almost all my rubbish to go out the front, and sprinkles still, so that's all going to stay there. And then we just have to look at how cute this is. Little tiny socks. It's the first time he's been out in the house. He's so beautiful. Look at this beautiful kitten. Alright, so we now have a craft room again, finally. It's all been sort of organised. Just have shelves that need stuff packed in them, and I've unpacked a lot of this ready to go so we can pack stuff in there. We've just got a nice brand new screen on the window they've just left. Here's all my market stuff, which will all get sorted out. So I've just started going through all the jewellery, which I have not got listed on a website anywhere, but there's some interesting things for you. And then more, the cat's following me. Same room, looks basically exactly the same as it ever did before. Actually, it's worse because there's just a mess in there. And then my bedroom looks exactly the same as it did, I think. Sorry if I'm walking heavy, I don't have a choice. That's the bedroom. TV's not in there anymore, so there's my little photo studio up there. And then the printer room is now half printer room, with a bunch of printers just sitting around waiting to have stuff done to them. And then we have this new little station here to make candle vessels, because I'm now making my own candle vessels. So these are the ones that I've already made, and you can see the vinyl for on top of them, for on the fronts of them. These are all ready to go. These have all been covered with sealer, and then I've got a couple of new molds that I want to try, and there's my ridiculous bag of castanites. It's massive, actually doesn't last that long. Yeah, so and there's a few pre-made bits and pieces. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you. The soap room is just a mess, but oh look, yeah, no, look, I have a dining room. Look, a dining room. Woo! And a clean kitchen. Wow. I'm going to sell the coffee table because I don't use it. It was clean, and then the cat sat on it, and now it's not clean anymore. But yes, look. And these testers. That's why they're sitting there, and why they have burn marks, because I burnt those halfway down. Yeah, so, and I think the office is the same as it. Oh no, it hasn't. I've changed it. That's all right, I've changed. I'm just waiting for the legs for these, because Kmart is stupid and can't possibly send shelving and legs together. Yeah, so yeah, look where I am. Australian Soap Makers. And then I've put this one around here, so I've got more storage. I have loads of these pink ones now. So I'm getting everything sorted. New products. Yeah, so the house is lovely and organised, but the most wonderful thing happened today is the screen door on the... Let me turn that around. So the screen door... Oh, wow, that light's a little something, isn't it? Oh, there's light everywhere in this house. There's lost light everywhere in this house. The screen door downstairs on the soap room now works, so I can have the window open and the screen door open and maybe get some air in there and not have any more mold in there. So also massive shout out to Season Cutters. I will have to double check, and I'll probably put it up on the screen. Kelly offered to do a bit of a barter for a new soap cutter rather than pay, which is frigging amazing considering how upset I was and still am about my soap cutter. So that's just like, it's been a really lovely week this week so far. It's restored my hope in humanity just a little bit, but honestly, I can't hold this friggin' phone any longer because my arm's killing me. So this will do for this little version. I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, look, wait. Look at this cuteness. Look at him ignoring me. Excuse me? Hello? Boop. He's a little traumatised before the young fella that was here that works with his dad that came to do the screens tried to play with him and just freaked him out. Socks doesn't do well with other people. He's such a good kitty, but look at him. He's so beautiful. My hope and joy, this one. Alright, that's it. Now on that soppy note, we'll end this one. Bye! When I tell you I'm terrified of this thing, I'm not joking. The blade on this is so sharp, it cut through, fine, it cut through a gel fingernail. So what I have to do is I have to take this red piece out because you can see the line that's scored in it. These wear out, and then when they wear out, when you cut things, instead of it cutting straight, it'll cut on an angle, so my edges aren't nice and neat anymore. So I've got to take this out and see if it's got, because I have turned it before, because you can use all four sides, and then you've got to replace it. So I need to find, I can also swing it round, so this is on this side as well, which is another thing. But I need to take it out, and to do that you have to undo the things underneath it. So that's what I have to do now. Now what I've done is this is, it's got magnets on it, and it just clips in onto the blade. It's just so that I worry less about slicing my fingers, because I'm terrified. I don't like blades at all. Look at me holding my hands like this. I hate blades of any kind. Oh, that rubbish really needs to go out. This is also so ridiculously heavy. Honestly, I'd say this weighs more than the kitty litter. Probably should have put you on the other side, right? Probably should have done that. I'm just looking to see what I need. Actually, I have a feeling I can get that out. I think I can get it out without taking anything out of the bottom. There we go. So as you can see, I've done both sides on that, and I've done this side. So what I'm going to do, I also had a piece of cardboard in it to hold it still. And you can see there's all this red stuff. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put it in this way. It's not straight. I don't think. I have bought a pack of 4. Ooh. Okay, that's really interesting. Yeah, I bought a pack of 4 from China, so it's got 4 in it. I don't know why I bought 4. I guess I thought I was going to run out. I'm not entirely sure. I'm being really careful because I'm really terrified of that blade. This is always stuck up too far, so I'm going to cut this in half. So I've just got a reminder from the friggin' government that I didn't vote in the council elections. I actually sent them a friggin' letter and told them why I didn't vote in the elections. And then they've just sent me a reminder telling me that I haven't responded. And I'm like, excuse me, I have responded. I didn't vote because I didn't know the election was on. I spoke to Dad the day after, I think. And he said something about the council election. And I said, what council election? So, see, I don't have a TV. Well, I have a TV, but I don't have... That's pretty solid in there now anyway. I don't have a network television because I can't hook the TV up to the aerial. And I don't have a radio. And I don't have any ads on YouTube or Facebook. So, alright, so now that should cut straighter. I'm just giving myself a line because I am going to need a line to line things up on. But that's it. That's how you change those. And then I've still got 2 sides that so I've still got a couple more changes. But you can always tell when it starts to do stupid things that it's time to change it, because things will cut crooked. Like, so just cutting straight up and down, they tend to cut like that. Or when you cut something, it's not like a perfectly neat cut. It might like have like a little raised fuzzy edge on it or something. Just means this needs changing. The blade's fine. So, alright, that's it. That's that job done. Now, I have to do some cutting. Yay. That's a terrifying thing. You know what? I'm going to leave this out here. I think this is probably a really good spot to do this. The problem is measuring. I'm going to make myself another jig. I'll be back. Okay, so experiment time. I have made myself a new jig. As you can see, this is really fat. All it is really thick card that I have as for backing boards, and I've just put layer after layer after layer, and I have made this so that from the blade it is A5. Now, I don't know. This is an experiment, and it's an important experiment because I have 500 sheets of paper here. No, I have 100 sheets of paper, not 500. So, what I might do is I might get a paper clip hanging this before I turn the camera on. So I'm just going to, there's little red bits of crap everywhere from this thing. Wow, they're stuck on the bench. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this together as best I can. Alright, I hate this, it stresses me out so much. This is why I have a jig, because it stresses me out so much. I like things to be perfect. I'm a real stickler for perfection, and when I can't get it, it pisses me off. So, I'm just thinking if I just hold this end, this is how I normally do it anyway, but I was a bit worried because it's so thick. Well, that bottom is beautiful. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. Don't mess it up. And I put these little bits of cardboard in, that's a nice thick one there, on top of the paper so that the clips don't mark the paper, because I have found if your clips are a little tight, sometimes they will mark your paper. No one else would probably notice it, but I do. So right, I'm going to put that one down because it will be in the way. Now, that one's already all the way up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here and I'm going to hold it. I've got my fingers wrapped around this thing under here. And I'm going to hold this because I have to put the blade up to put the paper through. So this now can't move, which it did. This is the hardest part. I'm not sure how to make this. Yeah, I have struggled with this before. So it's hooked on the blade. It might be okay. No, it's moved. God damn it. Okay. God damn it. So if I just put that down now, that one's stuck in underneath. There has to be a way that I can clip it or something. I wonder. I think I figured it out. What I need to do is put cardboard on this side, so a piece here and a piece here, so that it slots in directly on top of this, and then once you sit it there, it won't move because it won't be able to go backwards and forwards. It will only be able to go side to side. All right, I'm going to do that and I'll come back. I brought you back just so I could show you what I was doing, because I don't know if any of you use one of these big things, but if you have the same problem as me and it doesn't cut straight and it annoys the life out of you, what I'm going to do is I've just brought this over to the edge of the bench, so this is all hanging off now. I've got myself a pencil, so I'm holding that up against the blade, and I'm just drawing a line either side of this thing. It's not, you can see you can clearly see it's not in line with the edge, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to stick some cardboard now on either side of this, so then it can just slot straight over that. So what I might actually do is I'm going to draw the line all the way, just so I know exactly where it is. Yeah, that's better. Now I know exactly where it's going to be. So, all right, well, I will come back when this is ready and we'll test it out. Okie dokie, I'm back. There you go. It took me maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes at top, but North of the Border had just released a new video, so I had to watch it. It's one of my favourite channels. I don't like Pokemon really at all, but I like the guy who runs the channel. I don't know what his name is, but I just like his presentation style. Anyway, enough of that. You should go check out North of the Border because it's a really good channel. That didn't move at all. That's fantastic. Look at that. There's no movement happening here. Oh, I don't mean it flips, but that's it. So maybe I have conquered. I'm thinking maybe I might put another piece of cardboard in this, but I'm pretty sure that is straight. Worst comes to worst, if this is not straight, I can keep this for myself. This is a new book. I've made an ideas workbook. Okay, so I'm going to take that out of there. And we're going to cut this. Okay. Okay. That's not cut all the way through. Oh, yes it has. Let's see. And it's... Wow. That's pretty damn straight. You see that? I don't know if you can see that that's actually straight or not. It looks a bit wonky on the camera, but it's really not. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Really. Ow, 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 ow. I'm really useless is what I am. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, that's an edge. Oh, that's an edge. I need a machine that does this because that, honestly, I know this sounds really silly, but I guarantee I won't be the only one. How smooth that is just so satisfying. Like, it's shiny. It's so smooth and it's so perfect. Oh my God. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. I don't care. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully I will have released this workbook by the time you see this video. This was really simple to make, and if you are struggling, have a look at that. That is the straightest cut I've done from A4 to A5 since I've had this thing. So I'm ecstatic. But yeah, I think I'm going to put, I can hear Sock snoring. Can you hear that? Oh my God, it's so cute. I might put a piece of something here underneath this just to hold the paper, because there's nothing to hold the paper here. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. I'm going to leave that because it's probably not still 100% dry. I did put a lot of glue on it. But that's it. We'll just leave that now. Now I can go and punch holes and yay! I'm really stoked with that. Alright guys, see you for the next whatever thing it is that I'm doing. Probably setting up this resin printer because I'm very excited about that. Bye! Hello, just a quick update to show you what's happening here. I'm really excited to unbox all of this, but I literally have no idea where to put the resin printer. It needs to be away from sunlight because UV resin. It has to be somewhere where it's not going to be smelly because UV resin. It has to be somewhere that doesn't get dusty. So I don't have a place like that in my house. So I'm not sure. It looks like it's really bright out there. It's not. It's absolutely miserable. It's just another overcast rainy day, which is great. Yeah, the car has become enough of an issue now that you can hear me. I hate getting in it. It's got that much mold in it now. I had to clean off the steering wheel and the gear stick and the seat and the seat belt and the blinker to go down to the post office. So I'm going to have to get a quote. But anyway, my arm hurts after a minute and a half. So that's just a quick update of what is happening today. But yes, when I do, I will unbox all of this stuff when I figure out where it's all going.